Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 12 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. In the headlines, Police Service Commission Chairman resigns. Parliament to consider nomination of new PSC member. Ex-Central Bank Governor resigns from the Trinidad and Tobago Intelligence Financial Center. An internationally Australian border to reopen for the first time in the pandemic. And now the news in detail. The chairman of the embattled Police Service Commission has resigned, crumbling under heavy scrutiny. The decision comes as the controversy surrounding the selection of the country's next top cop deepens. A statement from the Office of the President announced the news on Thursday. It read, Her Excellency Paula May Weeks, ORTT, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, has on Thursday, September 30th, accepted the resignation with immediate effect of Ms. Bliss Supersad as chairman and member of the Police Service Commission. PSC members Roger Kowal Singh, Dr. Susan Craig James and Courtney McNish resigned on September 27th, September 25th and September 22nd respectively. The PSC has been under heavy fire after Gary Griffith, whose contract as Commissioner of Police ended on August 17th, remained in the post as an acting top cop. Meanwhile, the nomination of retired Deputy Commissioner of Police to become a member of the Police Service Commission is on Monday's order paper when the House of Representatives meets to hear the Budget 2022 presentation. The nomination will be read briefly in the House before the budget is read. Opposition leader Mrs. Kamla Persad-Bissessar said this is proof that leader of government business Camille Robinson-Regis lied when she claimed that the nomination of Edwards as a potential member of the PSC was already laid in Parliament. Yesterday, Persad-Bissessar produced the order paper for the upcoming sitting on Monday and showed that the nomination is set to be tabled then. In other news, former Central Bank Governor Ewart Williams has resigned as director of the TNT International Financial Center effective last Wednesday. A release from the center on Friday reported Williams's resignation and said his experience and insight will be missed. Mr. Williams took up his board appointment on April 27, 2016 and served on the Finance and Investment Committee and the Audit Risk and Compliance Committee, the release said. International news, Australia will reopen its international border from November, giving long-awaited freedoms to vaccinated citizens and their relatives. Since March 2020, Australia has had some of the world's strictest border rules, even banning its own people from leaving the country. The policy has been praised for helping to suppress COVID, but it has also controversially separated families. Now, Prime Minister Scott Morrison has stated that it's time to give Australians their lives back. Mr. Morrison told the press briefing Friday that people would be eligible to travel when their state's vaccination rate hit 80%. Travel would not immediately be open to foreigners, but the government said it was working towards welcoming tourists back to Australia. And that was the 12 o'clock news on the street, 919 FM, and online Facebook and YouTube. Recapping the headlines, Police Service Commission Chairman resigns. Parliament to consider nomination of new PSC member. Ex-Central Bank Governor resigns from the Trinidad and Tobago International Financial Center and internationally Australian border to reopen for the first time in the pandemic. Do enjoy your afternoon and continue to be safe. I am Vanessa Thomas.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
Mountains are high but never higher than we, and we can get over it. And our problems could are big but never bigger than we.